Oh, here you are. An angel shines, rather, her majesty upon us. Lucy is the east, and Lucy is also the west. Oh. Come on, Letcher, it's time for you to hit those books. But I've studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think... Oh my gosh! That was way worse than what Jill did, goodness gracious. You said, I don't think wham and drag. Knocked him out. Oh, Lucy. Why can't I get you to do that to me? Hans, you're gonna fit right in. You're gonna fit right in, my guy. Cheers to you. Good day, good people. I'm finding year of the resolve tooling Dave Bravo Dave anomaly no Macars. Few know me as the man who knows it is time to do that Chloe door, and that's probably gonna be our whole episode. Which is great because Chloe time is always a fantastic time. And it sounds like we're gonna be back at Jenis Royal Academy. So we gotta bring our, like, proof of something or other. So it's gonna be a good time. Jenis is always fun. Maybe we'll also see, like, a Joshua and Estelle there. They like to hang out there sometimes. They went there for a couple of weeks. Let's do it. Let's get down to it. And look at the comments from last time. We kick off by closing that and opening this and seeing AV do indeed still be a Killica person. Yeah, you're dang right, Anthony Sub. Okay, we know exactly how the whole Wiseman death thing happened, which is what I like, because it does feel like maybe this game will even expound more upon some of the things that happen in the first and second game that we might have, like, questions or queries about. And then Jessica says, the Zen door that actually is a Killica door, rather. He's still getting upstaged by her, by the way. To this day, that's wild. The Holy Father is probably the Pope. Yes, there's a Pope. We don't know his name yet. 3 worlds are Earth, Heaven above, and Gehenna below. Makes sense. A lot of Genshin characters, resembles one of my favorite Cold Steel characters. I know that Dara took inspiration from Trails, the director of that game. Has a character from Crossbell Arc as his profile picture. Neat. Then I wouldn't be surprised. That's the same game studio. Kitty Talk for Dummies accurately translates the kitty dialogue for both Liberl and Crossbell Arcs. I know you mentioned it does for Liberl, but I guess we're going all the way to Crossbell. 31 Cypress Trees has a deep, significant meaning. I just don't know what it is yet. Killica works directly for the Calvardian government now. Good. 1195, the year Wiseman was branded as a heretic, is also the year that he implanted Joshua with the artificial stigma, took the research on stigmas and booked it from the church. Then he died in the same way as his parents, the death by solenification. Perhaps it was the Salt Pail incident that led Wiseman to take that path. Huh. We technically know where the Soul Pill came from at this point. We have a concept of an idea of where it came from. Become the JoJo reference. Wild. You know what would have made that second round of the arena great? Okay, you're right. Joshua's Phantom Raid with Death Blow 1 would have been great. But you know, it is what it is. I forgot. There we go. That Killica mentioned her and Zen's hometown being similar to Elmo. It's an Eastern-style hot springs, just far more Eastern. When Killica was traveling around the continent, she actually trained some people. You'll meet them in the future. Neat. Reese still has the detection cords. We won't need it this episode, more than likely. Let me see. Puzzles are kind of how the Lord of Phantasma gets their sick kicks. Hate them. Or her, or them. I have no idea. I still think it might be a her. I think it might be Leica. I don't want to believe that it's Leica. Got something to do with, Reese's older sister. Name has already escaped me. Regent. Who knows? The girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade is Annalise. Oh! Star Door 5 contains a battle. Use Petal Dance to buff yourself, and heal yourself. Okay, interesting. 200 crafts will do around 3,000 damage when not buffed. You want to end the fight with it. Your opponent is so fast, he would decimate you otherwise. Wow. Completing this door will get Annalise her best weapon for a while. Okay. That is noted. We probably won't do that today unless we have extra time after this moon door, which is, at least from the notes, very long. But we'll see. If not, we'll do the ceiling stone and maybe we'll kick off with a moon, or not a moon door, another door next time. And Fire Tiger Gaming says I have a few examples of characters who seem to be reminiscent of Trails, but I'm not listing them. Fair enough. I assume there are other characters we haven't met yet. Oh my gosh. My phone slid down the notepad that I set it on and onto my keyboard, so I was like, oh my gosh, and almost onto the floor, and I was like, we averted disaster here, just barely, just narrowly. Thank you guys for the comments. I'm going to keep Jessica's comment open, actually, because we're about to go to this moon door. And I've been told this one is long, so it may be the whole episode, but we'll see. Depends on how many shenanigans we get through. Did this controller disconnect because of that? Game? Wait, why have they forsaken me? No, I can't, well, I was gonna say I can't play this with keyboard. I probably could. I don't think I want to. Here, let me unplug my controller from here. That's not the controller, this is the controller. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Whatever happened there. Okay, what buttons did it hit? It probably hit some of these F buttons. Those buttons, and I know it hit space. Status invisible, imagine. That's shocking. What happened? This is plugged in all the way there. Alright, well, I'll be right back once I figure out what's going on with it. Okay, well, I'll be real. I never figured out what was wrong with that controller. So this GameCube style Switch controller currently is Bluetooth paired to my computer. It has been for a while, and sometimes I use it for other things. But I know this one works, so we're gonna be using that. That being said, I need to get. I'm trying to get my my bearing straight on how to use this, because now things. Okay, things on this. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, so that is that, which is interesting. This is something. What is this? Nothing. All right. Okay, well that's that, which is interesting. That isn't anything. That's party members. Okay, you know what? So I want you guys to like step through this with me. A is B and B is A, which makes sense to me for a Switch controller. X and Y makes sense to me. However, what used to be plus is now right bumper. And that's fine. What used to be clicking in on the stick is start. Sure enough. Alright, well look. I promise you we're gonna have ourselves a field day today, but I think I've gotten a gist of what I have on me. Let's get to it. We need to go to Moon Door. Moon Door this one. Moon Door 3 indeed. So we got ourselves a whole Chloe party here to do the things. Are y'all ready for some Chloe time? Once I click the right button, are you ready for some Chloe time? Bring me the darling of pure white radiance and the darling of pure. Did Blue Blanc write this door? I'ma fight that man. There's hints of Blue Blanc everywhere. I'ma beat him till he's black and Blue Blanc. That was pretty good. I'm gonna write that one down. I assume Chloe is just gonna walk in here and say, hello, I'm Chloe. I'm sorry, she wouldn't say. She would say, oi, hello, I'm Chloe. That's what she would say. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Take that. Spring came, but it took far more time rather doing so than average year. So we had a long winter, I guess. And there it is. Are more people gonna realize that she's the princess now? Or is she just not allowed to go back? Oh, certainly she would be allowed to go back. One by one, the magnolia flowers begin to show their faces to the world, as if reluctant to show their long slumbers end. And with the changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous Jenis Royal Academy set foot onto its grounds slightly later than her peers. Oh, is this her first day? It's her first day. I like this a lot. Well, here I am. Okay, I can do this. I'm actually very intrigued about this now. Her first day. Who is that? Mysterious boy, oh ho. So that's our famous transfer student, huh? Famous transfer student? A hawk? Nah, seems more like a falcon. Nah, he's a sig. Get this man, sir. Oh, this is purple. This is actually her. I'd sworn to myself that I stopped relying on other people. I had enough of being restricted on how to live. I'd had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life by myself. That was my resolve, and I intended to abide by it. But somewhere deep into my heart, I had already realized that resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Social studies class, first year joint class. Settle down now, I've got someone to introduce you all to. This is our new transfer student, Chloe Rince. She's going to be studying, social studies apparently. You'll be with me then. Well, why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course, time to have my cool backstory that I came up with, so none of you realize I'm a princess. I mean, my name is Chloe Rince, and starting today I will be a first year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. I'm still an inexperienced child in many ways, so I fear I may cause you all trouble in the coming days and weeks, but I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school. So I hope I can we can all get along, rather. Okay. Good speech. The guy in the back didn't clap. I sure wasn't expecting a transfer student at this time of the year. I wonder if she's from a rich family or something. Hit the nail on the head. More than you know. She sure sounds stuffy, so it would fit. Oh yeah, she's obviously got some kind of, I'm glad that they're both in here. I knew that they would be, but I'm glad they are. Obviously, some kind of special circumstances to be enrolled in May. Excuse me, could I ask you a question? Where do you live? You're from Liberal, right? Did you not come up with excuses? No backstory, Chloe? Yes, I'm from Gransel. Do you have any hobbies? Not especially. What, for reals? That's kind of boring. Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. I suppose I could say making sweets, but I don't feel like that, I do that enough to qualify it as a hobby. Isn't the entrance exam supposed to, for transfer students, supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart in order to pass it. Harder than the one the rest of us took? No way, that was nuts as it was. You must be quite smart. Look at them all making assumptions. Okay class, that's enough. I'm sure you all must have things you want to ask the new student, but that can wait until after class. Go on, take a seat, Chloe. Oh, yes ma'am. Pardon me, excusez-moi. I'm gonna sit down in the back here, like the cool kids. Alright, time to get started with our first lesson. If you would, open your textbooks to page 23. Alright, 23. Alright, let me see. Textbook, alright, page 23. 23, alright, what we got in here, page 23. Ooh, we even have a chart. Let me see. In this regard, we humans are, beings are quote-unquote solar-powered, rather. As the light fades, so too does the solar brake pedal blocking melatonin. As melatonin rises, another phase of darkness is signaled, and another sleep event is called to the starting line. This is a whole book about the cycle of sleep and unlocking the sleep. It's a nice book. A lot of science packed in there, but we will continue. A mysterious transfer student. Now there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest. I miss them. I'm glad they're in this game. 2 weeks had passed at the academy. Despite the passing of time, the student's interest in the transfer student showed no signs of letting up. She was soon the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was how smart she was, how unusually polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to the nerves and that she would naturally ease up over time, but the reality was somewhat different. She actually became more polite over time. Whew, I'm glad that's over. Whew, glad I attended class today. We ended up covering so much. Come on, Monica, it's time for practice. Coming. Monica. She ran into class afterwards. That's kind of crazy. What is she looking for? Oh dear, did everyone go home already? I haven't managed to... I haven't handed all the printouts yet. Oh, you're gonna ask me to do it? Oh, it's Miss Viola. Looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I could volunteer. No time like the present. Miss Viola? Is there something I can do to help you with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is, but I feel a little bad asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Of course. Here's a whole stack of handouts. Could you go and hand all these to the social studies students then? One each. They're really important too, so try to see that everyone gets one. I'll get to work on you right away. Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's a staff meeting starting soon. So now we get our excuse to walk around. Let's see. Oh, this is a list of the year's credits. No wonder she wanted to hand these out right away. Might as well start with the students here. After that, I can go and speak to the ones who have gone to their respective clubs, as well as the ones who return to the dormitories. Okay, to work I go. Okay, well, what's this book here? Alright, not what I wanted to do. What's this book here? Okay, there's no exclamation point. I don't know why I thought I could pick up that book. Alright, well, let's start with you two. What's up? Really? I had no idea. Thelma. Let me also make sure there's not, like, any order I should do these in. Before you get control of Chloe, you might notice a student with a familiar name. Yep. He and his best friend are only around 3 years older than Chloe. Huh. You can find 2 of them hanging around the old school. The old schoolhouse, rather. So we will definitely go there. You can talk to Felicity twice to learn her family name. I don't remember meeting anyone in the Erebonian arc from her house, but it exists. Alright, well, fair enough. We will definitely talk to a bunch of people. Everyone, clearly. We're making our rounds, because Chloe's great. Although this is early Chloe. This is her first little her first little time at the academy. Really, I had no idea. Well, the Republic's pretty huge in terms of landmass and all. Just traveling on foot isn't going to cut it, and you need a more effective means of transportation. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Chloe, hello. Can we help you with something? Well, you see, Miss Viola has entrusted me with the task of giving the printouts of all the social studies students to the here, take this. Hey, it's a list of all of our credits. Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Chloe. No problem at all. I apologize for intruding on your conversation, too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a nice day. Oh, right. So polite. I'm going to interrupt their conversation again. Don't kick me out of here. Crazy how polite she is, huh? Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite, though, if you ask me. It makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her. Can't stop me. I'm right back in here. What'd you say to me, punk? I can't tell you where all the other students are, or they could have gone rather, but it's about time for club activities to start. I think you'll fairly likely to find the ones who've joined the clubs there. Oh, you're probably right. Thank you for the advice. Oh, it was nothing. Probably start thinking about heading over to club myself. Think everybody's ready to start. And you, Thelma? Did you know Roy's from Calvard? I did not know that Roy's from Calvard, actually. Huh. So he knows all kinds of interesting facts about the country that I wouldn't have had the chance to hear about otherwise. I had no idea. Was that knowledge available before that point? Maybe I just didn't talk to Roy enough. Good for him, good lad. Okay, now I gotta be real. Oh, I guess running should be the same. Is it the... No, what's the run button in that case? Oh, man. There we go. So run button is now pressed in on the right analog stick, which isn't the worst, but I know what it is now. Here. Oh, excuse me. You aren't a social studies student, are you? Felicity! Sorry, no, but I'm a natural sciences student, actually. Oh. Oops. I see. Sorry for troubling you then. You're Chloe, right? I've heard all kinds of rumors about how smart you are. The name's Felicity Barron. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Remember the name of the Barons. I wish I could be more like you. Well, yeah, because I'm the princess. Get off. Just saying get off is not what I meant. Hey, you know what? I'm just not going to correct myself. Reina! It's almost time for our club to decide on a new captain. Personally, I'm backing Felicity, naturally, but she doesn't seem to have any interest in the position, unfortunately. But I'm not going to let that stop me, though. I'm sure I can think of something to make her change her mind. Felicity doesn't have any interest in becoming our new captain. Okay, fair enough, No, just let her be her. Let her do her thing. Hey, what's up? Patrick. In my experience, Leo's observations are always worth keeping a close eye on. I can't believe he was able to work out the properties of the material from so little data, but that's just what he does. He didn't rely on guesswork either. His evidence from his beliefs is so sound too. I really do look up to him. Alright, well, good. Leo's great, apparently. Leo the goat. Hello, secretary. Fauna. I keep forgetting her name and then getting surprised at her name being Fauna, but you know, it is what it is. How are you doing? Have you settled in here yet? Well, I'd like to think so, yes. By the way, thank you very much for your help during the enrollment process. Thanks to you, I was able to begin my new life here, rather, without any problems. I'm just glad to have been of assistance. If there's anything else you need help with, you need only ask. I'll do what I can. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you very much. And keep it on the down low. Alright. No? Oh, that's the faculty lounge. Should probably keep away to avoid disturbing them. Here's the Dean, Dean Collins, my guy. Oh, hello there, Chloe. Are you finally getting used to your life here? Sir, I want to thank you again for permitting me to transfer you on such short notice. I really... Chloe, you undertook our official transfer exam and you passed it. You needn't feel indebted to me at all or feel as though you're being granted special treatment. If you say so, sir, thank you. Glad she passed the exam. I don't believe you've been given a full tour of the Academy facilities yet, come to think of it. Is there anything you need explaining to you? Be sure to ask the student council. I'm sure they'll be happy to help you. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll bear that in mind. You got anything else to say? Okay, that's... Oh, thank you. I know where it is. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. This is a classroom, and there is nobody in it. Interesting. But I guess not super surprising. So a lot of people probably at clubs. I was all turned around. Did I walk out the front? I thought I walked out the side. Oh, alright, well, hey. Caden. Carter? There used to be a fountain here, you know, but they got rid of it last year for some reason. Why? I mean, it was from the Middle Ages, so it was pretty beat up, but I can't blame them for getting rid of it. I just wish they had drawn it before they did. It was my biggest regret. Caden the artist. Okay, same reason. I really liked it too. He has really nice eyes and glasses combination. Like that guy. Alright. That's the front gate. So that's a dormitory. This is the cafeteria. I can go back here. I have not saved. What? How do I pause? You know what? Pausing is the same as it is always. So I need to, yes. I don't know why I thought it was something different. Files, save, there we go. Sure, you can overwrite it, why not? Alright. Pardon me, now let's go this way. Hey you two, what's good? Anton! They are 3 years older. Kind of surprising. Hey Ricky, why are we here? Of course they made it into this game. Spring has come and yet, in my heart, it's still the middle of winter. Why does everything in my life have to go wrong? Oh, Chloe, you're about to get caught. You're about to get struck by a smooth criminal. Chloe, are you okay? Anton is not smooth. I take it all back. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I know you. You're the transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you. Oh, Miss Viola told me to deliver this to you. To Anton. I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated. But here I am, redoing the year again. Oh, Anton. What? I can't believe I have to do my third year all over again. This is the worst. I was so full of hope when I first enrolled here, and look at me now. I'm not sure what to say in this situation. I'ma talk to him. I feel like I'm being toyed with at this point. Fate has just had it in for me. Nothing. Okay, well, nothing. Nothing has happened here. And you. Hey there, you look like you're in a hurry. Oh, you're looking for the social studies students? There's one standing right here, Anton. Personally, I think he made a major mistake picking that course in the first place, though. He's just not built for all that work. For some bizarre reason, Anton decided to major in social studies. Ha! I told him enrolling in a course where you have to do that much memorization was only going in badly for him, but he didn't listen. Poor guy. Locked. Yeah, I was gonna say it should be locked. Oh, I can actually turn the camera here. See, I do every so often. I'd love for them to like put something like real kind of secret in like one corner. Like if you could like turn the camera right here, just like in the bush in the right corner where the cam button is. That's where I want them to like hide something. Something small, but you know, something that was like, oh my gosh, it's a thing. Regardless. Do I have a Bracer's notebook right now? No. It does, I mean, we wouldn't. I was gonna say, maybe we got a princess notebook. Who knows? Let me just check real quick. Did I talk to Fauna twice? I don't know if I talked to Fauna twice. I think I might only talk to Fauna once. Fauna, you got something else to say? I actually saw this current student council president here not too long ago. He was so mature for someone his age. Alright, Fauna, don't be problematic, Fauna. Hello. Oh, I recognize you, Rigel. You're the new first year transfer student Chloe Rintz, right? Oh, yes, I am. I'm Rigel, third year humanities student. I serve as the captain of the fencing club. If you're at all interested in what we do, you'd be welcome to stay and come and watch us practice. Oh, I wish I could, but I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thanks for the offer, though. Hehe. Just the thought of joining reminds me of my training sessions with Julia. She would clap, y'all. It's about time for the other members of the club to start coming into practice. So if you're all interested, I understand. I'm not. I mean, oh! Clara? Oh! No, I was gonna say, Monica's not here. They must think I'm Monica. She hasn't turned her head. Is that you, Monica? Finally, I've been waiting for you, you know? Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. What? You didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who made a mistake. Oh, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Always apologizing. Like I said, I was the one who made a mistake. Okay, stop right there. Don't mind her, Chloe. She's kind of slow on the uptake at times like these. Do you need something from us, though? We're gonna start practice soon, so we can't hang out and talk for long. Oh, I see. Still, I'm relatively sure that Clara is a social studies student. This really doesn't seem like the best time to be intruding on him. Maybe it would be best to excuse myself and come back later. Oh, I know, you came to watch us practice because you're thinking of joining the club, right? Awesome. We'd be stoked to have you as a member. You might want to let her speak before you start busting out confetti and streamers. Seriously, ignore her, Chloe. If you don't, we'll be here all day. Really do need to start soon, so can you make whatever you need quick? Oh, yes, sure, sorry. Well, I just came to deliver this, that's all. Take this printout. Take that! This is all you're here for, a credits list? I got my hopes up for nothing. Boo! Oh, I'm sorry about that. But yes, that's all I wanted, so I'll let you go ahead and practice. Oh, okay, thanks. What are they gonna say? She's kind of weird, right? She's the mysterious transfer student everyone's talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be too normal. Oh, that's her, huh? You're in her class. I wish she'd stayed and joined the club. Hey, don't call me weird. I'll fight y'all. Oh, did you decide to stay and watch after all? You'll be more than welcome. We've got another member coming soon, so just sit tight, okay? Nope. You're not currently in any clubs, right? If you do want to stay and see what we get up to, rather, you'd be welcome to. This will probably be the perfect time to get a look. Across the bend. Across the pond. A crisscross applesauce. Alright, well, whatever. What are you doing in the corner over here? Bud. Hey, you're that new student, right? Mickey! I love Mickey. That's the hero. The slacker. What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk. I'm bored, so I'm just taking it easy for now. What do you want? I'm not really in the mood to talk. I will forget you, my guy. I guess let's set up the dormitories. We've talked to almost everybody at this point. I'm just trying to flush out every location first. So this is the girls' dormitory, yeah? Yeah. Okay, there is somebody in here. And you are in our class, right? No, you're not. Lucy sure is gorgeous, isn't she? She's an exchange student from the Principality of Remiferia to the north? My trails people who know where places are. I'm not even sure if I've heard of that place before. I feel like I may have heard of Remiferia maybe one time, but not in terms of Principality of Remiferia. Not me. I wonder if all the girls there are as pretty. I sure wish I was. Heart. I wish I had hair soft as hers and silky as looking as hers. Hey, your hair looks fine. I was about to compliment rather her hair color. You guys know I love the hair color. Nobody? Nobody. Okay. So nobody here gets a handout. Alright, well, sure. That's fine. We talked to him about the fountain. Make sure nobody is hiding out behind these dormitories. It's such a weird gap between here and here, but it is what it is. Let's check out the boys. Oh, are you Logic? Yeah, I thought the other guy I thought was Logic, and I was like, you're Mickey. They have a similar sprite, and I think the same hair color and style. I know you. Chloe Rince, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me? Oh, well, not personally, no. I've been entrusted with the task of giving a printout to you by Miss Viola. Chloe handed out Logic a printer, or a printout rather. I love Logic, by the way. Always love his name. Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. What? Joint classes seem to be worth an awful lot while we're first years. Wait, physical education is worth a whole 5 credits? Adios, help me. I suppose I should leave him alone for a while. Well, if you'll excuse me. Wait a moment. Yes? Oh no. It's just that according to this printout, our examinations will be taking place in 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't strive for the top. Oh, absolutely. I'll devote myself fully to my studies. Hey, I'm about to smoke you on these exams, Logic. A kind senior has agreed to lend me some reference book to aid me in my studies. He's in the process of choosing some fitting ones for me at this very moment, I believe. I have no intentions of not delivering to my full potential during examinations, and I hope you feel the same. Make sure you study them very thoroughly. They'll be vital for our futures, and I have no intention of being bested by anyone. I'm about to smoke this man. I'm about to clap him. Clap him so hard you have to put a chocolat in front of it. Nobody here. I assume Logic's the only person. Well, maybe not. Dennis. Logic asked if he could borrow some of my reference books, so I'm in the process of choosing ones to give to him. He really is alarmingly dedicated to his studies. Nah, that's no bad thing though. On the contrary, I think it's great. Which one should I go with? This one? No, that might be a little too difficult for him right now. Oh, I was expecting one of the seniors to be messing with him, but I guess, you know what? It's a Royal Academy, so probably should be not messing with him, to be honest. Alright. Set in here. And there's the 4. I don't know the other 2. Adios, help us. Where is that loser? Oh, I would have thought that we would have found him by now. Lucy! I'm not sure I can stand much more of this. Stop your whining, you. I bet you've been secretly slacking off with your search the whole time, haven't you? I have not. I just don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitness reports of him, but us running into him, it's not happening. Why? Who is Lucy? I don't think we met. Maybe we have. You almost look familiar. I don't think our odds of capturing him today are especially high, Leo. What should we do? Who are these 2? They get sprites, but I don't think I've ever met them. I suppose we'll have to do what we can without him for now. The 2 of us can handle the majority of the student council's work. But we are going to, because they were not here when we came to visit Chloe. We are going to need his approval in the end, so you 2 need to keep up your search. Find him as soon as possible. Right. Those are probably the former student council presidents. See you 2 later. Righto. Oh. Hans in love. I guess we better get back to work, if we must. Oh, they're still first years at this time, too. Huh, Chloe? What brings you here with a pile of printouts in hand? Oh, well, I'm just helping Miss Viola with some of her work, if you see. By going around after class giving out printouts, you're one model student, I would have turned her down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? So why don't we give you a hand with it? The 2 of us are going to be walking around the school for a while because of some other work. Anyway, so it'd be no skin off of our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. Oh boy. Y'all, I'm sorry. I think we're done. I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted the task, so it's my duty to see it through. If you'll excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck with your own work. Okay, great, because I was going to say, we are definitely done. Don't we need to give them the handouts? So, like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me. Huh? Really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all that I've heard about from her. Rather. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever find yourself stuck on homework. Well, I guess you could see it that way, but it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite and all, but it's like she doesn't want to be super close to anybody. Yeah, I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi and good night is about the most we do, to be honest. I wish I could get her to talk. I wish I could talk to her normally. Don't worry, Joel. You get there. I'm gonna talk to. I'm wrong. I was about to be like, I'm gonna come down and talk to you right now. I was incorrect. Nobody there. Nobody there. I have to only be missing one person from here, and it must be you. Monica. Where could it have gone? Oh, you're trying to get something for, Clara. Oh, there it is. Whew. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you're the transfer student, right? Chloe? Do you need something from me? Oi, yes, actually. You see, Miss Viola asked me to deliver these. Chloe handed Monica a printout. Oh, it's our credit list. Ugh, there's so many classes here. Being a second year, it seems like it's gonna be rough. I'm surprised you went out of your way to deliver these. Not like there was any rush. You really think so? Yeah, she forgot to hand them out last year too. Oh my gosh, we got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty, but she's kind of not all there, if you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? You're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might end up taking advantage of that. Oh. There you are, Monica. You do realize we can't start without you, right? Whoops, sorry, I'm coming now. So if I had gotten Monica first, and then would I have even had to go to Clara? I'm curious to see what the flip-flop would have been like. Well, see you later, Chloe. Thanks for delivering that printout to me. Oh, not at all. Because, like, in theory, we should have been able to just give her the printout there, too. We're done. But I need to keep doing what I can. And doing what we can, we did. Maybe I was desperate to cling on to something to keep myself from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons rather by interacting with others, but there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. Or was it really stubbornness in some weird way I can't explain it? It was more like acceptance over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind, it's not like I wanted to be left alone. As long as I tried, maybe one day I'd stop feeling like I was always running in place. I was gonna say, eventually she tells, Jill and, Hans. Maybe it's during this first year. Oh, hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. I must have. I better go back and get it. For a second, I thought I was controlling Chloe. I was like, oh, we got a sprint. I tried to pick that thing up too. And the game wouldn't let me. Chloe, you lost focus. Focus on him, Chloe. Focus on him. Put your focus goggles on. What? Can't really keep going on like this. Dang. So yeah, that transfer student came by earlier. Oh, they're talking about me. Oh, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So, yeah. I should hurry back to my room and go over what we learned in class. Need to go over our credits list again, too. Yes. Excuses. I mean, she's got to know everyone's talking about her. Such as being a transfer student, though, you know? Huh. I'm feeling kind of tired. Go take a nap. Or just take a seat. You did run around the whole school. Mysterious boy. Hey there, pretty lady. You're the student council president, right? Bingo, name's Letcher. Sure is a gorgeous sunset today, huh? Oi. Yes, it is. So what's your impression of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities for one thing. It has everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. Ha. Ha ha ha. My hunch was right on the money. I knew you'd take it that way, rather. As opposed to... I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you? Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun. Well, I do feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here, so there's a lot that I still have to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so, I promise. You can't work hard on letting loose, Chloe. Was that really what you came here to do, though? Oh, pardon me? Heh. Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky, like, ever? At least once? Oh, the queen would be so disappointed. I might not look the part rather, but I am the student council president, you know. Our work's pretty damn easy, too. What do you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper enthralling schedules? Monotone. Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper enthralling schedules. That sounds like my kind of party. Just hit the rave music. And Chloe's just flipping through papers. Writing signatures. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's the president, there must be something respectable about him, but I'm not sensing it. Oh my gosh. How do I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10-meter coin. Oops. After Milia was bugging me about showing up to lessons once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over, though, so whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. Yep, my instincts were dead on. I really should be heading back to my dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when we were kicking it down here. Oh my gosh. My view's awesome if you catch my drift. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. That way's the boys' dorm. My gosh. He's a fiend. Oh boy, this one's gonna be like pulling teeth. But you know what? Maybe that's his job as student council president, helping people break in. Several days later, after classes. That's the student council's room. The student council, an autonomous body run by students for students responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. Their most important duty of all is searching for their president. Oh, they can't, that's what they were looking for. They can't find him. He's not here either. Jill, Hans. Where is that ruffian? I was sure that he'd got us. I was sure, rather, he'd think he got us and came back to the student council room this time. Sure of it. I swear, every time we do manage to find him, he's got 1,000 times more capable, he gets, rather, 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We just searched the whole school buildings, we searched the dorms. What's left? The shrubs on the ground? Ugh, he's just taunting us now. He was on the roof that one time. Get it together, Hans. We're going to find him, and we're going to force feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up. Right on. Is this, this is a couple days later. Huh, Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I would try and use it productively by sitting on this bench and doing nothing. Is that lesson prep work? Man, you're so dedicated. I think I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really something to pass the time. It's not like I'm working every waking hour of the day. Oh yeah, guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Letcher around, have you? Letcher? I'm almost scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No. Sort of. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nut job on a leash. I don't know where we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever he did, we'll absolutely make sure it never happens again, or anything else for that matter, so please forgive us. We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yes. He just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. Whew, you nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. I thought I was gonna have to faint or something. Seriously. It's getting to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thank Idios. Haha. That might be the first time I've heard her laugh here, rather. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker? That's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. Well, speaking of, that's where we probably are right now. Or something to that nature. Maybe they're trying to open a gate there or something. We've lost count of how many times he's ran away from doing his council work in the past couple of weeks alone, which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually raising hell for other people instead. So instead of doing our work, our own work rather, we're either searching for him or apologizing for things that he's done. And that's why the council's most important policy is, if he's not in our sights, we better the sooner we find him, the better, rather. If you're thinking we can't be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right. Oh yeah, I see. Something wrong, Chloe? Oh no, nothing really. But speaking of Letcher, he was sleeping on the roof of the clubhouse roof rather, not long ago. He was? Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. We didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Oh, no, not at all. It was actually Sig who noticed him there, but I suppose I shouldn't tell them that. Come on, Hans. We got some living trash to bring in. Damn straight. I love Hans. That's my guy. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. Will you? Big time. Yeah, see you later. Oh, sure. There you go. You almost made friends, Chloe. So that's what he's usually like, huh? My instincts about him being irresponsible are right, I see. Still, that question he asked me, was that really what you came here to do, though? I kind of like to still believe that he has his own way of doing things, making students crack, or maybe he's just a slacker. Oh, that's a rope? That's crazy. There he is! Huh? What? Where is he? He was here a second ago. I just saw him. Then why isn't he here now? Crap, where'd he go? No, he couldn't have gone far. Oh. Looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her if she saw anything. Oh, huh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who let us up here in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general if we could convince her to help. Yeah, let's go down and talk to her. Chloe, our favorite person! Oh, hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could wring our hands around his stupid neck. That's a dang joke. Can't believe he managed to escape again. That doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like he was up there to hide, rather. And he was way too far up, rather, to be able to just jump down. Oi, that does seem strange. So, you know, we were wondering if you might be able to have some idea of where he might have gone next. It doesn't need to be any specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have rather, on him to share, just share away. Anything will do, please. Well, they really do seem to need some help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you. Sig! Goated. Whoa! You have a falcon? Is he your pet or something? Oh no, he's more like a friend. Scree! Haha, gotcha. Sig, you haven't seen Letcher, have you? He was that slovenly boy, rather, who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. Scree? Scree, scree, scree. Also, you lost sight of him. Scree, scree. No, it's alright. Don't worry about him. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Scree. Response time is goated, though. Wow. He really must be fast if Sig can't keep up with him. I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown by you talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Ledger right now. Fair enough. You're telling me. You're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm genuinely amazed. That makes two of us. Shame that superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding Ledger. Indeed. Still, if Sig couldn't find him, it could mean that he's inside of one of the buildings. That's probably in one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a lot. It just leaves empty classrooms, dorms, it's the old schoolhouse, let's be honest. He definitely went back there. That still leaves plenty of places if you ask me. Would you like me to come and help you out? Really? You sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you needed to do. I was just going to have a look around at some of the clubs, but I can do that anytime. Well, I do feel kind of bad about asking you to put yourself out for us, but you really would be a serious help. I don't think we could have risked for better, even. You're totally sure, though? We wouldn't want to force you. Of course. Great, then let's get to work then. He's not going to know what hit him. And just like that, she has friends. Friends. Ding, ding, ding. How many of us have them? So now we have these three. So we got some new conversations that we can have. I do want to talk to Lucy. And the other homie. Yeah, well, this is just one of you. You're, which one are you? You're not Lucy. I forgot your name. Leo. Lucy Leo. Do you have business with me? Oh, no. We still haven't found Ledger, though, I'm afraid. We've been looking for him for 3 days now. I think it's about time we threw in the towel. We always knew that finding that slacker would be a Herculean task. But he is in the academy grounds, so it can be done. No excuses. Catch him. The glasses. Go to that shade. That's when you know that someone means business. Yes, sir. I'll take care of as much work as possible without him for now. But you must find him. You must. Nobody here? There's somebody here. Roddy. Oh, if it isn't Hans, you're gonna join our club, right? I mean, you rock at sports stuff. You'd be a natural fit. Not happening, my man. I only got time for Lucy. So that's why I decided to join the council. Should have known. Wait. No, that's not the reason. I knew something seemed fishy when you put your name forward. You just weren't the type. Is all your work just a game to you now? Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. I won't let you get close to Lucy using such underhanded trickery. Step back, Hans. She's mine, and I'm not letting you have her. Oh, it's Roddy Piper versus Hans. How dare you? Lucy and I are destined to be together. You step back. Oh, here they go again. Lucy certainly is popular. Actually, y'all got any more? Lucy's mine, and I'm not letting anyone else have her. No one you're beating, Hans. Is she here? Where is Lucy? Oh, you two. Give me your eggs, Monica. I'll give you my carrots if you do. Okay, well, I'm glad you're doing a fair trade. But that's not fair. I don't want to trade. Never mind, it's no longer a fair trade. You might be older than me, that doesn't mean you can steal my food. That's abuse of seniority. Oh, give me something from my broccoli, too. I think that's fair. She's just trying to trade all of her veggies. That's crazy. What you got? Excuse me, man, you haven't spotted our president anywhere, have you? You're looking for him again, huh? Sad as it is to say. Well, I wish I could say I have, but I haven't. He's always sure to say hi whenever he passes by me, too. So I'd definitely notice if he'd pass by here. Oh, he does. That's oddly sweet of him. 100% sure I haven't seen Ledger today. Maybe Parks knows something. Okay. We're getting some details. Let's do a quick save first. I guess we'll do another quick save over that quick save. Now we'll go. Hey, you seen the class president? Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to see our president anywhere, have you? We're having a little bit of trouble finding him, you see. Actually, I have. Oh? He was sleeping on the sofa there until not long ago. He was sleeping around in your office? Boy, I swear. Unbelievable. He doesn't even fear the dean. We're really gonna have to take good care of him when we find him. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble he caused you, sir. We'll make sure that he answers for his crime. We promise. Haha, please don't worry about it. He seems to have taken quite a liking to this place. I'm rather used to it. He just always shows up like, what's up, dean? Kicks his shoes back, lays on the couch. I see. Until not long ago. He was busy reading a book of some sort, so at least he was reading. That's something. What am I supposed to do? Is that Miss Viola? Oh, excuse me. You wouldn't have happened to see Letcher around here, would you? Letcher? I don't think I have, no. Wait, his name rings a bell, actually. Maybe I did? I'm not really sure, though. Oh my gosh. Miss Viola, you really do not have a bunch of tools in the shed. On the main building, second floor, is where Lucy is. Roy is outside of the main building. Students in the natural sciences classroom, which I think is on the second floor, onto the right. This is natural sciences, right? Yes. You! Excuse me. You wouldn't have happened to see the student council president anywhere, would you? Oh, you're looking for Leo? He headed straight to the council room as soon as class finished. Isn't he there? Oh, no. We're actually looking for Letcher. Letcher's the president, not Leo. That's hilarious. I wouldn't... Look, people do make that mistake a lot. But it's true, however impossible it sounds. Wait, you're not pulling my leg? Sorry, my bad then. At this time, all this time rather, I thought Leo was the president. I shouldn't be surprised there's so many people still making that mistake. Lost count of the amount of times I've had to explain Letcher's our leader to people. You have to explain it to me too, I don't know how that happened. No surprise people feel that way either. I mean, Leo is the one who does most of the work, he might as well be the head honcho. I thought so. Still, Letcher's the slightly strange one, right? I don't see him around here often, so I think I'd notice him if he did pass me by. I don't believe I've seen him today, though. Oh, okay. Sorry for troubling you. Always seen Letcher as something of an oddball. But I guess if he's the president and not Leo, he's actually the more capable one? No, not really. Definitely not. Honestly, just think of his presidency as one of those School 7 mysteries. One of the School 7 mysteries, rather. That's the only way it makes any sense. Did y'all vote him in or something? What happened? How'd it happen? Okay, there's you two. It'll be fine, Frasier. It's not like joining a club suddenly makes your grades worse. Loads of people join them and they don't suffer for it. Oh, is this logic? Yeah. I'm not really a club activities person, you see. I'd rather devote my time to my studies. I mean, that's fine and dandy and all, but you know, you gotta spice that out a little bit. I'm working on cleaning duty today. I'm hard at work right now. Time to get this blackboard as clean as possible. Alright. She's in... Where is she? Lucy is on. Who knows where Lucy is? I thought she was... Oh, she's right there. I walked past her. What's up, Lucy? How did he manage to get away? I had him attached to me with handcuffs this time, too. He shouldn't have been able to. You cuffed him? I am Lucy. Letcher can actually teleport, you know? There's no way I can actually keep him under control anymore. Lucy, don't give up! Oh my gosh! Being forced to deal with him all the time seems to have finally started to make her crack. That idiot. Poor Lucy. I feel like... she feels familiar. Oh hey, did you guys join? Did you decide to join the student council, Chloe? Apparently. Oh wait, no, it's not that. I'm just helping them with something at the moment. Oh, I see. You just seemed a little different from how you usually are, so I thought joining the council was for that reason. Oh, was the reason for that? Look, she's out of her shell just a little bit. Oi, different. It's nothing, don't mind me. Anyway, can I help you with anything? Oh, actually you can. You haven't seen Letcher around here, have you? Letcher? No, I'm pretty sure he hasn't passed by here. The only person I can remember seeing is the janitor. Boy, I see. Thanks for your help anyway. I haven't seen the janitor at all. That's somebody who was looking for because he was kind of a plot point when there was an attack here on that side story. in the second chapter, or the second. Yeah, I guess the second chapter is correct. That is what that game was. Alice and I are on cleaning duty this week, which kind of makes it hard for us to join any clubs right away. We'll get around to it at some point. Alice, I saw Lucy wander into the main building earlier. She looked so exhausted, but she was just as charming as ever. Yeah. Oh, Lucy must have been the one she was talking about, I guess. So she's from some place. I see him. I see him, but I don't want to go there yet. I'd like to go to the old schoolhouse first. I could have sworn he was going to be here, I'll be real with you. Let me peek. Let me see, we did Dean. Deborah in the cafeteria we did. Roddy in the boys' locker room. So yeah, we did all of them, actually. I just want to see if there's anybody back here. Is it still Anton and the homie? Y'all seen Letcher? Why won't you say anything, Ricky? Are you okay with the two of us staying like this forever? Well, give it a rest, Anton. Nothing you're saying makes any sense. That's what you always say, Ricky. You're always trying to avoid the answering the questions. Refusing to face up to things isn't going to get you anywhere in life, you know. You'll just end up a loser. My gosh. Ricky's always trying to find ways to avoid answering my questions, but I bet deep down he falls all of my woes funny or something. Anton started whining again. He doesn't seem to realize that won't help his situation any, and he probably never will. He doesn't. As someone from the future, he don't. That's same old Anton. Alright, well now let's go and talk to, Letcher. Old Leche. Old Milk. Pop us in here. You. Is he asleep? Oh, his eyes are open. He's reading a book. We found you. You're not getting away this time. It's time to come quietly. What exactly is it that you're reading? It's Kitty Talk for Dummies. Oh my gosh. Now go. Nyan star. Unya. I don't remember. I don't understand. I didn't memorize the sayings. Have you been sitting here reading that the entire time? Good job. Oh my gosh, she's going, she's still going. I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast, empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't as if I would suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. But as I stood there watching Jill pound Leche's face into the ground, as his blood spilt on the hardwood floors, I said to myself, what a wonderful world. It was just that if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Letcher was right. Just what had I come here to do? Live a little bit of a normal life. After that, Chloe decided to join the fencing club so that the skills Julia taught her didn't go rusty during her time at the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans search for Letcher, the nefarious Letcher rather, quite often too. And so that's probably how they started to become friends. Then, roughly a month ago, after this all began, everyone's favorite time of the academic year finally arrived. Exams. Right, so I need to use this formula? Wait, that isn't right. What am I doing wrong? Ask Lucy for help. That's not Lucy. Is Letcher? Exam season, huh? Students sure have it rough, huh? You're technically one too, you know. Technically. You are going to study, aren't you? Well. I'll take that as a no. Oh, here you are. An angel shines, rather, her majesty upon us. Lucy is the east, and Lucy is also the west. Oh. Come on, Letcher, it's time for you to hit those books. But I've studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think... Oh my gosh! That was way worse than what Jill did. Goodness gracious. He said, I don't think wham and drag. Knocked him out. Oh, Lucy. Why can't I get you to do that to me? Hans, you're gonna fit right in. You're gonna fit right in, my guy. Cheers to you. Incredible. Go on. Wait, no, this is no time for fantasizing. I'm just studying. Hans. I'm so proud. I was already proud of you with your talks with Joshua, but here I am even more proud. Nobody had any papers in front of them. Oh, we're still, I guess. Is it exams? Or are they still doing classes? Okay, it was exams. Ha, we're finally free. I knew this. Still good battery. Wouldn't go easy on us. They were really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Chloe, how'd the exams go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. Now, there's no need to be modest. We all know you'll probably finish in half the time and got all the answers right to boot. That smile says it all. Ah, yes, I dethrone logic and he's going to go into spiraling depression. I wish I had your brain. Sure we can't swap? Oh, there he is, Leo. I remember his name now. This isn't the place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs. Oops. We're sorry. Oh, and one more thing. The student council work resumes today. I will be expecting both of you in the student council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. As for you, Chloe, you may do as you see fit. Yes, sir. He's so cool. I'm guessing that's his way of saying he'd like you to come along too. You might not technically be a member, but you're our honorary leche catcher. Lecher? I need to stop calling him leche. We kind of need you at this point. I bet he's acknowledged. Leo, you did what we always do. We acknowledge. Chloe, I bet he's acknowledged you because of that. Because believe me, that's a real special talent you've got there. I'm not sure if I've done anything to warrant that personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will, though. It sounds like fun. You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun. We'd be happy to have you, though, fun or no fun. So if you're up for it, so are we. Nice, let's go catch ourselves some lunch, then we can head over there. Alright. And they're all going together. They're actually a trio now. She's got herself 2 friends. Yo, guys! Whoa, Lecher's here? What's the occasion? Hey, you say that as if I'm never here. Boy. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? At least he's being honest about it. Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again. You're looking well, Hans. How did your exams go? Ha ha ha. Well, I'd appreciate if we avoided that fine subject. Much how you avoided all the subjects you were supposed to study then, rather. Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We all have work to do. Sorry. Wait, even Chloe was like, our bad. Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dreams for the future. You 3 can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations so we might all hear. Good job, Lucy. Please continue, Leo. First one, I love the both of them. I love Leo and Lucy. Lecher's kind of funny too. First I will go over the student club's main order of business for the year. After that I will discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start working on allocating the budget. Jill, you spill first. Tell us what desires burn in that pure, sisterly heart of yours. The desire to topple your presidency. As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all during the proceedings. Expect diddly squat from him. Oh, Letcher. When he's not here, he causes trouble. When he's here, he causes trouble. So moving along, if we go by our usual pattern for the year, the next month will be... Very cool. Was Chloe actually a part of the student council? I don't know. Or was she always just an honorary member? I'm exhausted. Trying to find Letcher is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But at least I was finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I was dying from loneliness of not being able to see her during the exam period. You liar, you met with her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams to make you do better in them? You're right, I saw you too. Oh hey, just what I needed, a few people who look like they've got nothing to do. We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. Look, she's got a great stink eyebrow. Good on you, Jill. We need to go around and meet with the heads of all the academy clubs and start drafting up a budget. Okay, I guess it's up to you, Chloe. Me? Letcher hands an envelope to Chloe. Are you an envelope or an envelope kind of person? Let me know in the not in the chat, in the comments. What is this? Because I switch between both. I think I like saying envelope better, but I definitely say envelope sometimes. But I think it also depends on, like, the sentence. Sometimes we'll be like, yeah. I think it depends on, like, either how long the sentence is. Because I think if it's just, like, me saying the word, I'll say envelope or an envelope. I don't like saying an envelope. I don't like that. An envelope sounds nice. But however, if it's like, she placed the card in the envelope, sometimes I'll say envelope. But I think usually when it's, like, singular or something short, I'm like, envelope. I'm weird like that. Also, tell me if you're a caramel or a caramel kind of person. It's something that needs to be delivered to the Mayor of Rouen. Well, okay. I don't care for the Mayor of Rouen right now, actually. I wonder if they're... We'll get to it. Leo's not going to take no for an answer either, so there you go. Enjoy. I was going to say, that sounds very much like it was your job and you pawned it off to us. Mine? You sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? Oh, and Chloe? You've got a feather on your head. Oi, I do. Letcher brushed his hands across Chloe's head. Guessed it must have been Sig's. He did say it was almost time for him to start molting. Come to think of it. What? How long has that been there? I wasn't there during exams, that would be so embarrassing. You know about Sig? And did you actually talk to him? Okay, good luck delivering that envelope. Talk about an enigma. Chloe? You're aware that you just had Letcher's works unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, while I hate to be the one to break it to you, there wasn't a feather on your head. Huh! He did it again. Come on, you can't let him get away with this. You've got to go after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do his work for him. I don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's gonna find him rather, if she goes after him now. He's got a head start. He's got enough of a head start rather. The talking is gonna take, what, like 5 to 6 hours to find him? I think it would be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver it to the Mayor of Rouen after all. We were kinda hoping you could help us with our work too. Sorry, Jill. Don't worry about it, no big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help you with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Huh? Really? Oh, sounds like you should be fine. We'll take care of the monsters on the way. Oh, okay. Thank you, I will. Or I think he said be careful of monsters on the way. Well, this is a goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Don't be out too late. I won't. Alright, post-exams. And I do have to walk. I have to walk there, so interesting. I assume once I leave the gate, they're gonna put me in Rouen, to be honest. But Leo for an optional event. One of the guys is one of our guys is sitting on the bench in the courtyard, and the other is having an experience on the stage in the auditorium. The student council president is on the first floor of the school's main building. First floor of the school's main building. So he is actually existing right now. My name is Letcher, and I currently serve as the president of this academy's student council. And you are here to have a look around the school? Aha, that won't be a problem at all. Who is this person, and why does it look like Letcher? So this is the president of the academy's student council. What a fine young man. How fitting for a school of an esteemed academy. I'm shook. Oh, wait. Logic, how are you? Hello, Chloe. How do you feel about the exams? Well, I thought they were a little difficult, to be honest. Really? I'm rather confident in my performance. I can hardly wait for the results to be issued. Just wanted to see for a minute. So one of our guys is out here on a bench. Oh, there's the janitor. Janitor Parks. Oh, are you going, planning on heading outside the academy grounds? Keep an eye out for the monsters, then. Okay, well, somebody is out here on a bench. Dennis, starting next week, there's going to be a series of lectures over at the Zeiss Central Factory that are open to the public. Oh! Fortunately, the exams are over, so I should be able to go and take a look during a free day. It's going to be a real eye-opening experience, for sure. For sure, for sure. Wada boom boom, wada boom boom, wada boom boom, boom 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 boom. I was gonna say, there's not too many benches out here. Well, here's one. Oh. Oops. The student council president came up and talked to me again not long ago. The exams are finally over, so I thought I could take it easy for a while, but no, he wants me to draw him. He wants it colored too. Ugh. Caden must be an older student, because I don't remember Caden from any of the other games. Good for him. I want to see if Lucy and the homie are upstairs. So, Lucy and Leo. They are. Leo, what's up? Why do you have that envelope? Oh, here it goes. It was forced on you by Letcher, wasn't it? Ah ha ha. It's fine, of course. I'll make sure it's delivered. My guy heads south on the highway to reach Rouen. The mayor's mansion is on the east side of the southern block. Don't get lost. I won't, thank you. I wonder if this is supposed to be payment for doing this errand or something. Oh my gosh, he was gonna get 200 mirror for free. Well, it is the end of the month. It's about time for Letcher to make his move. His move? I ended up hitting him again. Why did I do it? Every time I see his face, I just feel like punching him. Is that really how I feel about him? Are y'all, is that young love that I sense? Oh my gosh, Hans would be devastated. Y'all, he would be devastated. I hope for his sake that it's not. Oh boy. I'm going to be born again as a new man. Yes! Yes, I will! Okay, well, good for him. Nothing else in here? Alright, I think we can just go ahead and go to Rouen. Let me save first, because we have not saved in a minute. Alright. Sure, go for it again. Alright, here we go. Oh, right, I'm going to need permission to go. Oh. Alright, I guess I'll. Fair enough, huh? I don't need permission. I'm the dang princess. This is not. Who's in here? People. Whatever. Hello. Dean. Oh, good day, Chloe. Can I help you? Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy. I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Let your pawn this work off on me. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission. Yeet. Thank you very much, Dean Collins. Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Ha. Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time, and, well, a certain element of their work does involve lots of running. I see. Well, if that's all, I should probably get to work. Oh, of course, take care. Thank you. Wonder if he says something as she leaves. Ha, she looks much more chipper now. I suppose I have him to thank for that. I wonder if, like, the dean gave him that mission. Cause he likes to sit on. We know that he likes to sit on that couch a lot. We know. I'm free. Yes, I figured it would just drop us here. Oh, she's still on. She's been sitting on this bridge for as long as I can remember. For as long as I've been in trails. Wild. Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had a chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before the last time I was here during the 100 Days War. Whoops. I forgot I can't cross the bridge at this time of the day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. It's no big deal anyway. Lecture didn't make it seem too urgent. It's nice to see the town so lively. It really has changed in atmosphere since then. Oh, what's that? Could I go for a spot of gambling? Oh, is Lecture about to go for a spot of gambling? Bro, he's here anyway and he couldn't drop off his... Oh, I'm gonna brawl. Is that the casino? Please tell me he isn't in there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Chloe, now you are here in the casino. You shouldn't go up the stairs because he might just be using the bathroom. You never know. No, he is. He's gambling. Let's go gambling! Dang it! Lecture? What are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I'm the student council president. Of course I know. Gambling! Yes, come to Papa. I know that sound. That is real satisfying. I find myself somehow doubting that he could be more, I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should see the dean the next time I see him so I can make sure that this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. I feel like it could be. That sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I believe it now. I need you to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. Lecture. I can't even blame him because, you know, we sat there for quite some time gambling. We may have had a quarter of an episode devoted to gambling. Oh, man. So I sit here wondering, like, is this the real or is this the fraud? Excuse me. I'm a student of the Jenis Royal Academy here on student council business. Pardon me. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmer? I'm afraid not. He's currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend you coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. You. I'm the mayor's royal steward, Gilbert. And I act as his representative during his absence. So you're a student of the Jenis Royal Academy, are you? Oi, that's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor. Take this. I see there's a list of the academy students for the current year. As you know, the students generally live in dorms, and obviously there are large numbers of them coming in year after year. It makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Ha! To tell you the truth, I was once a student of the academy. Not just any student either. I was a part of the student council as well. Jenis Council is a fine organization. Their president might not be fine. They're proud as they are noble-minded with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to. Oi, I see. It's hard to believe that there was ever a case, looking at the Student Royal Academy, the current Student Academy. It's hard to believe that there was ever the case, looking at the current story. Okay, fair enough, I understand. I mean, the rest of you, great. Your leader, not so great. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. Well, look at you now, Gilbert. Look at you now. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too. So do continue to work as a part of it the best you can. Thank you, I will. I'm not actually a member though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, please, by all means, stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. What are they gonna say? Nothing. So I'm just wondering at this point, is that the real Dario? I guess it should be. It should be. I don't think they replaced Dario for that long. I do wonder if the mayor is under anybody's control yet, though. This is Chloe's first year? Probably not. Actually, probably not. I wonder if he's still actually here like I told him to be. Well, now it looks like you might be going in on your own. Uh-oh. I knew it. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here is gone, would you? I'm trying to find him. You must mean Master Letcher. Master Letcher? A young lady came to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they departed, however. Thank adios for Lucy. I'm so sorry for the troubles he's caused you. On behalf of the Student Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize. On the contrary, Master Letcher is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, you should happen to have, should you rather happen to have the chance to speak to him, we've placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of, in his pool as usual. If you could let him know, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. He has a deal here? I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's even an active gambler. He's gone so far, I'm not even sure how to begin to try and get him to turn over a new leaf. So she's trying to not give up on him, which is interesting. Seems very Chloe of her. You need to hurry up. Oh, it's Clem! Have we met yet? Probably not. Are you lost? Oh, is something wrong? Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna. It's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. Oh, we're starting to get like how Chloe got involved with the orphanage. It's a red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. Well, there it is. Probably. Chloe found a pretty red stone. Excuse me. This wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it. Chloe handed the boy a stone. Whew, glad we were able to find it. Yeah. I'm Clem, and thanks. Anyway, bye. Oh my gosh. Facebuster, are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know. You look pretty dumb to me. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping I might be able to ask your family for directions. family is, we'll see. Hopefully he takes that well. So, while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you? Huh? Oh, I guess so, sure. This way. Come on, hurry up. Hee, I'm coming. His house this way, though. He must be from Minoria. Not quite. Yeah, this might be the whole episode. Jeez Louise. Unless we end here, which I wouldn't be super surprised about, but like, it's her first time at the orphanage. Oh. Huh? What's wrong? Well. The place he led me to was Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here, because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone else here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Rouen. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew that I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the... Well, I guess this isn't the first time that she's been here, clearly, but the first time she's been here since going to Rouen. And I would do anything to avoid the places that would make me, my resolve buckle. What's up with you? Why'd you go so quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. A little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to the life of the academy, I've made friends there, I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship, I've gained the strength, stamina rather, through chasing Ledger around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here, maybe I'm strong enough, maybe I can finally walk inside here with my head held high and not immediately give in to the weakness in my heart. Come on, you're scaring me, you're not sick or something or nothing, right? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Sure, this way. Keep up or I'll leave you behind. It's a little homie. Hey, Matron. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else is long... Goodness. Is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you. It's really you. Aye. Oh dear, I still see you look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What? What's going on here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere before I knew it. I was just so happy to see you again. Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again too, Chloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, haven't you? I'm finally glad you've come back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that, rather. I just went to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? Ooh. You haven't heard the news then. I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago. 4 years? He passed away. One day he went shopping in Rouen and got caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I had convinced myself I shouldn't come, if I hadn't convinced myself that I shouldn't come, even though I love it here. If I had just been more honest with myself, if I had just come here from the beginning. Ah ha ha ha. Is somebody there? Yeah, it's a whole gang out here now. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Hey, it's the Grand Master, Polly. Oh? What are you crying for? These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. I'm Mary. Huh, what's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly, you gotta say hello. Chloe, the Mercia orphanage you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we all should have some tea. Now seems like a good time as any. Will you give me a hand in making it, Chloe? Of course. No, you won't. We're gonna rough you up. Yeah, get her. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanted to be surrounded by the lovely Matrone and the children. Whenever I was there, the world felt bathed in the happiness and the smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father, and all the memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself as long as I needed to. And yet, when I was there, I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, as beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. Yeah, this is the whole episode. This is the whole episode. This is gonna be 2 hours. This is crazy. 1 month later, okay. Because I assume they have, like, a whole little ending skit here, too. That's, you know, I said jokingly it'll be like, but I expect this to take like an hour and a half, and I'll be like, hey, let's do a little bit of the actual chapter for like 30 minutes, but this might just be, it just might be, hey, Chloe takes over. Oh, I didn't know they told you not to stay out for that long. It probably got everybody worried. It's easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I better hurry back to the dorms. You better let the dean know. Or Jill. Jill's probably freaking out too. She's gonna click the lights on like, where have you been, Chloe? Jill must have gone to sleep already. There it is. Ah! Good evening, my dear. I'm here for this. We love our Jills. Go on. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. I was feeling so lonely without my beloved Chloe to keep me company that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been anyway? Sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. No big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. Might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. Matrone Teresa might start getting annoyed if I stay out, if I keep staying out till so late, rather, as well, too. So? Huh? Tell me your secrets. You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No, it isn't. No way it isn't. I've been going to an acquaintance's house. That sounds just as bad. An acquaintance, huh? Oh. And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercia Orphanage. And then she's just like, alright, well, let me just tell you. I owe a lot to the Matrone there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up, that's the place between here and Minoria, right? Oh, phooey, I was hoping it was gonna be somewhere a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer, spending your days off helping the poor orphans and all. Oh no, you've misunderstood. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans, don't you dare call them that. What? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I'm not a good girl. Tell her, Chloe. Excuse me. You did strike a nerve this time. The poor little orphans did kind of, it did hit the wrong way when I read it too. I was like, huh? I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. You better go apologize. That's your princess. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's gotten me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's what I'm not what I that's not why I'm going to the orphanage. Yeah, I actually don't know why I'm walking around here. TBH. Got a whole little extra seconds in here. Alright, well, let me see here. At night, to Lucy in the student council room before walking in the main building. When prompted, select stay here leads to a funnier scene. Okay. I'm always here for the funnier scenes. Say less. Where are we going? So before walking in... Lucy, where are you? What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I always acting like this? Going to Hans? Maybe I should talk to Hans? Oh my gosh, I'm Jill all alone. Hold on, let me get a save with just Jill. It's just Jill. Yes, I look. For the first... Oh, wait, no, it just shows nobody. That kind of sucks. I was hoping we'd see Jill and it would be like, Jill, level 9,999. I don't know where... I think Hans is on the second floor. This one? Nope. Don't really want to talk to anyone else right now. Is it this one? Yeah. Do nothing. Should I really do it? I'm not sure. Well, I guess you really do want to do it. So yeah, I guess we'll do it. You in there, Hans? Yeah, that you, Jill? Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen? Not really. Your face tells me that's a big old lie. Come in, I'm by myself at the moment anyway. Don't try any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. I'm saving myself for Lucy. Oh, man. So what happened? Something to do with Chloe, right? Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? No, not yet. She's the type to just keep apologizing before offering her opinion on anything, so we've got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have? Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. Just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff when I don't mean it. She was really angry, too. Angry? Chloe? Man, I can't even imagine. I wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm not sure how to face her now. You're going to apologize. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room and that's final. I don't know what she said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Oh, well, we're staying here. Even if I do try and apologize, there's every chance that she'll ignore me. Ha. It wouldn't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. Oh, man. Oh, no. How many times? Too many times. Too many limes. All delaying going back is going to do is postpone the inevitable, but I can hardly blame her for being scared. She's asleep. How are you asleep already? Oh no. Leo! Wow, you're sure back early today. Oh no, man. You see, there's a perfectly good explanation why Jill is here. I tried to say that she should go back to her own room, but she wouldn't listen, and then... How this situation arose is of no consequence. We will be sleeping outside tonight. I can't even tell if he believed me or not. They're camping. That's wild. He said, well, what's done is done. We're going outside. Oh no. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that, it's creepy. Ha, someone's in a bad mood. Just like the first time we met. She's not looking too good. I always wished I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends, but wishing for those things just doesn't get you them. No matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out, rather. I can't seem to make any progress. I get ya. You were so frustrated you ended up lashing out against a friend who's kinda on the dense side. Oh, well, that is correct. That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but Jill is very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some sort of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just wanted to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Well, now this is sad. This is just a very emotional time. We were having a good time earlier, and now we gotta cry. Are they destined to be forever out of my reach? You're spilling all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse rather to compromise. You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting. Forget it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything. Go and answer her. So? You still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because, well, it's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me and because... Now we're just going in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Oh my gosh. Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't just walk away in the middle of it. Listen. All I'm gonna say is, get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? That's for you to figure out. Lecture! Boy works in mysterious ways. Oh, who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. Probably not. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality he does. You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. Yeah, he's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's gotten me so worked up? Why? Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. All that time, I'm pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I desperately kept clinging on to everything that I could, telling myself that I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself that it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That's why my heart was so restless. And, go on. The next day. The next day! She has had an emotional, like, couple of days. she came here when she was like, I shouldn't come here, but really she should have come here this entire time. Is she, I guess this must be the place. Well, it's not like I have to do anything daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. And I'm not even sure if she, like... I mean, she didn't make fun of them, but she did look down on their situation. Which is why I'm gonna come here and get to know more about the place, then try and apologize to her. Then maybe she'll forgive me. This is wild. Huh. Looks like there's no one here. Whew. Wow. This place is actually pretty cute. You're gonna knock on the door or just break in? Well, here comes the hard part. Jill? What are you doing here? Well, what? Ahaha, fancy seeing you here, Chloe. Do you want to come in? Come in. Yeah, okay. Oh, this was the next day. This makes sense, huh? Wait for a moment, I'll go and make us some tea. That's actually, like, Alright, let's talk. Look, I'm sorry, Chloe. What I said was really, really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan that they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that that alone meant that they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here, it was because I was thinking of myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, I really... Please allow me to finish. I wanted to think that I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know that I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too, but I was, that's why being called a model student or being spoken of by, like, some sort of exemplary human being irritated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I'm sticking up for other people, when in reality I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though deep down I knew. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. Really, I really am sorry. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Chloe. This is on me and I'm sorry. Why you were angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never shouldn't have said from the get-go. Which is true. Admittedly. I had no idea the kind of life you or the kids had led. I wasn't trying to imply that you were a hypocrite or anything. I just wanted to apologize. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take everything back I said about the children, too. I had no right judging them when I never even had been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. I'm pretty sure you're already forgiven at this point. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? They're upstairs, probably sleeping or something. Yep. They sleep in bunk beds, huh? I'm kinda jealous. Bunk beds are kinda dope. That's not true. When I was in college, my first year, we had loft beds. So essentially the bunk bed without the bottom bunk. It was nice because you had a lot of room under the bed for things. You could put, like, you could move your desk there if you really wanted to. You could put a table. We had a dresser there. It came with dressers. One night, I rolled off of the loft bed and woke up on the ground. I had my bag of laundry there, so I was fine. But I sure definitely know that I fell. I woke up on the ground and, like, I don't know, like, I probably woke up probably after the impact. In my mind, I'm like, I woke up at like 3 a.m., but I probably rolled off the bed at like 2:59. And I definitely didn't crawl back up. I just fell back asleep on the laundry bag. That is AV story of the day. Achoo. Aha, that's adorable. They really do look so cute when they're sleeping. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm by what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where I took it all out on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call it our faults at a draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? You've learned a lot from Letcher, huh? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has me tired out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. That's not true. Hehehe. Anyway. You want to get going? Yes. I hope Chloe's seen her friends from the Royal Academy since she's become the princess. It feels kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time, but this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone made me feel pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. I think that was like switching dialogue, but they didn't change any of the colors, so I just assumed they were all saying the same thing. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this start a long and fruitful friendship. Hehe, I hope so. And ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that should be a nice little close to never mind, we're going outside too. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. I don't know who's starting to say that. The sunlight does wonders in making you want to drift off. Say. I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. All this time, the orphanage was right there, same as I remembered it. All this time, I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All this time, I was wrestling with myself when I should have been wrestling in the AWE about how I felt. All that time, it was right there waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely loved this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now I know that I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself, or how many times I find myself losing my way, no matter how many crowns or tiaras I wear, no matter how many times they burn that place to the ground. I know that I'll eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just a part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all that he had done for me. Not even once. Letcher? Letcher! Yo, we're still not done with this. This is crazy. We are going to get to the 2-hour mark. Get back here. Today's the day you're finally going to do some work. This does sound like the end, though. Eek! Huh? Chloe? I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our pincer attack didn't work all that well. Ha! You have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Letcher. How'd you get up there so fast, huh? His agility is amazing. Ha! You've got no one to blame but yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers. I was hoping that Hans would be waiting for him up there. Get back here! We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under a mountain of paperwork. After all the times I've chased him around, I know there's got to be more than this, more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like, he's up there. He's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway. Go and have a look where? I'm shocked that this is still going on. Like, I very much enjoyed it, but I'm shocked. Real quick though, here. What might be our next to final save point of the episode? How can I get up there? So y'all are in there. Y'all are here, which is surprising. Oh, hey! Tomorrow's the general meeting of the student council. You must find him before then. Right. He never says more than he has to, does he? I do like Leo a lot. That's my guy. Who are you? Oh, Chloe, how come you haven't been showing up to practice much lately? Oh, sorry about that, Rigel. I just had a lot going on, I suppose. Oh, right. Still, it's you we're talking about here, so I always kind of knew there had to be some legitimate reason. Drop by if you get the chance, though. We'll always be waiting for you. I will, thank you. Actually, can't go in there. I've been in here. So they just want me to find him? I was hoping. Looks like I couldn't beat Lucy this time. I've been trying a bunch of new study methods, but they just weren't enough, I guess. Wonder kind of study methods she uses. I wanna, please tell me that I was #1. Oh, the examination results. Let's see who the top 5 scorers are among the third years. #1 was Letcher. Arundel. He was barely in any classes. The second high in ranking was Leo, and third was Rigel. I see. Oh, it looks like I was the highest amongst the first years. Alright, I need to find Logic. I need to find him crumbling in defeat. First, I bet he's on the couch. If I had to bet, he would be on the couch in there. But I want to find Logic, because we're #1, and I want to rub it in his dang face. Logic, where are you? I need to make sure he's not in the back of the classroom. No. Oh, Logic, Wiesna. Y'all aren't Logic. That's Monica and Clara, I think. It's nice that I can start to tell who people are by their, by who they're with their sprites. Oh no, they're both here. I'm alone with Lucy. This is a dream come true. Oh, Lucy. What is it? Hehe, I just wanted to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? It's L-O-V-E, right? If you ask me, it's probably... strength, I suppose. What? Speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Letcher upside the head right now. Well, if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like. Hey. I love him. They're both here now. Great. I'm glad I missed that conversation, but I'm also wish I had. Hi there, Chloe. Have you found any signs of Letcher? I wish I could say yes, but unfortunately not. Oh. There's no sign of him anywhere, rather. What should I even do when I find him? Oh, sup, Chloe? What? Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. It looks like Letcher isn't here. Maybe you should go and see what Jill is up to. Then again, if he is, and he just wants us to think he's not, so we'll mosey our way away to elsewhere. Oh, it's such a pain to deal with, I gotta find Logic, To think I could have not gotten that 200 Mira from talking to Leo, that would have been crazy. And not that I really need 200 Mira. What's up, Mr. Ranger? I should probably check all the classrooms to make sure Logic's not in any of them. Where is dang Logic? I want to rub it in his dang face. That's the staff room, and after that is there... I don't know if I went into this room, Natural Sciences. Yeah, I did, because that's you two. Logic, I'm gonna find you, buddy, because I need to rub it in your face. Maybe he's having an emotional breakdown somewhere. No, 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 no! This is not where I wanted to be. Hee hee. I've got you now, you sorry excuse for a president. Time to accept your fate. Never mind. No, that's Mickey. Dang, I was gonna say, is that Logic? Mickey? What are you doing under there? Let go of me. I wasn't doing anything. What's going on in here? I keep telling you I wasn't doing anything weird, I swear. Then what were you doing down there, huh? I'm sorry, but crawling under there screams suspicious. That's what I thought too, that's why I crawled in there. What? I'm not following you. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, I was around the back of the school building when I saw this guy that looked like he rolled out of the dumpster walking around. I didn't think I'd seen anyone so sloppy before looking at my life, huh? It's kind of scary how I know just from that who he's talking about, huh? Yeah, me too. Honestly, it made me so curious that I had to see what he was up to, so I ended up following him around. I ended up looking for a while, and then he wandered in the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? And then when I followed him in here, that he noticed me. The second he saw me, he seemed to panic, a little before crawling under there. I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close, too. So in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe if you bothered thinking about other things about the best, other than how to best skip class, you wouldn't fall for such obvious tricks. He was literally trying to get your attention by acting suspicious to get out. Like he was trying to set you up. Call it our student council president's specialty. What? That guy is the student council president? You've got to be kidding me. He couldn't look any less the part. Everyone, people are still just realizing it. He's preaching to the choir. Okay, well, sorry, Mickey. I can't believe what I'm hearing. That guy's student council president? Seriously? What's wrong with this world? Listen to what I'm saying, Mickey. I should probably told you a long time ago, but this, I'm going to make this golden chance to give you this good lecturing now. Jill? Oh, Chloe. Sorry, but I'm going to stay and give Mickey a good lecturing for a while longer. Alright. You can leave the looking to lecture to me. I think I might have an idea of where he is, right? Oh, now I'm even more surprised. You're like the metal detector for lecture at this point. I wouldn't go quite that far. I don't care where lecture is. I'm looking for logic. Let's save real quick. We are past 2 hours. This will be the episode. Logic. Yes. Logic. Acknowledge me. Hello, Logic. Might I ask what you're doing spinning around in circles? Oh, not much. It's just I joined the Academy's music club. Today is our first practice session. Oh, did you? I'll have fun then. I'll try. Incidentally, Chloe. I was just going to say. Let's give it our best in our next set of exams. You wanted to congratulate me. You did. But you know what? You're too stuck in your own head to congratulate me, to acknowledge me when you should be putting your ones up for me. I'm #1. Hee. But of course, I'll smoke you next time too. If you miss a single question, I'm gonna be #1. Apparently, Frasier is an exchange student from Le Mans. They say that she's crazy smart, like exceedingly intelligent. But that's not why I've decided to join the music club, though. Absolutely not. Oh my gosh. Radio calisthenics. 1, 2, 1, 2. I love her. Alright, now we can start looking for a lecture. Oh, well. Let me go to where I thought he might be first. I was hoping he would be on the couch, but hey, what's up? Oh dear, you're looking for a lecture again? Yes, I'm afraid so. Tomorrow's the general meeting for the student council, but he's run away and we can't find him. Which is a problem, as we don't have all of the necessary documents to conduct as it stands. He's a born troublemaker, that one. Sir, if you don't mind me saying, I'm a little surprised by just how much you seem to trust him. This is the conversation I was hoping to have. I suppose you would be. Still, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what the potential of his actions are too, and he fully accepts them. And he still acts however he likes. but he's more than willing to face the consequences of his actions. I'm not sure trust is the most appropriate word that I have for him, but at the very least I know he makes for an interesting president. Admittedly, he does his do his work properly when we get him to manage to capture him, rather. And I know from experience that it may seem like he never takes anything seriously, but that's absolutely rather not the case. I just wish he'd actually do his work seriously from the beginning instead of requiring us to capture him before he does it. Quite understandable. Perhaps you should tell him that yourself when you see him. Thank you. I think I will. Yep. How does one get up here, though? He wants to make it seem like he's up there. Yep. Oh, Roddy, what are you doing here? I tried confessing my luck to Lucy a while back. All she said was, I'm sorry. Her expression says she's got someone else on her mind already to me. I don't think she'd look at another guy even if we tried. Dang. But who? I have to know. I probably shouldn't tell Hans that, though. I wouldn't want him to defy the suffering and misery of rejection when he takes a shot at confess. I would deny him the suffering and misery of rejection. Dang. He wants us to think that he's up there. I'm gonna go back here. Like they said he was at a, Y'all seen Letcher? Last night I found a tiny flower in the moonlight. Seeing it, try its hardest to bloom despite the small size made me want to feel like my worries were all so silly and small and weird, right? It made me feel at ease with the world. What have I been wasting all this time worrying about? Wild. Oh, yeah, nice weather, huh? Wonder what I should do today. That's Ricky. I love you, brother. And I still can't go in here. Oh, where do you think he is? Huh? Chloe, you were like, I think I might know where he is, and sure enough, I don't. Where would I be if I were Letcher? Can I leave the grounds? No, so he's actually on the grounds. He's got some sort of magic act going around. It's crazy. I didn't know I'd be playing hide and seek here. This last Letcher hiding spot is incredulous. Like, I see he's up there, but I assume he's not really up there, because, you know, we can't get up there. So where do I think he is? I wish I had paid actual attention to what Han said. He said that he was around the back of the building. But I think I've been into all the buildings and all of the rooms. I'm not sure if I've been in all of the rooms. I've been into both of these upstairs. Because I was looking... I've been in most of these rooms looking for logic. Because I wanted to see what he said about me being number one. Me being the GOAT. The greatest of all time. You might think Letcher doesn't look like the type to help me... help out school staff like me, rather. But he helps me helps me with menial tasks a lot, actually. He gets a lot of hate, but he's a good guy in my book. He has been known to steal stuff from time to time, though. Alright, well, fair enough, huh? I feel like we're learning a whole lot about Letcher. Where would I think he is? I would just be sitting on the school steps. He's very much not in here. Oh, they want me to come out through the window here. What's this? Are you supposed to climb up using this? I think I've done pretty much everything that people that I've wanted to talk to. So yeah, we'll go up here. I knew I'd find you here. Fair enough. Oh, look who we've got here. Great weather, huh? Perhaps so, but you honestly can't, I honestly can't believe I came here to talk to you about the weather. If you have enough free time to laze around on the roof, you could come and do some work. Everyone could use the help, you know? Hey, they need me a lot less than you think. And predicting the weather 10 years in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know? I need to concentrate right now. Huh? The weather 10 years into the future. How does he think up things like these? Still, going by my experience with him, when he acts like this, he's usually willing to listen to me. Hey, Letcher. I just wanted to say thanks. Thanks for what? A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me ever since I enrolled here. But because you're always trying to act like you aren't, or you're running away from me, I've never been able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. You asked me a long time ago what it was that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life that I had before enrolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was really what I hated most of all. I felt empty, worthless. That was part of why I didn't even try to answer your question or even think about it. It was like if I accepted how weak I was inside, I'd never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel anymore. I'm not empty at all anymore. Thanks to coming here and meeting all of you and all of my friends, I've learned so many new things. I was able to do things for myself too, instead of relying on others for everything. Yeah? So that's why I wanted to thank you. Man, I told you before you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time? I never saw that coming, Lamau. You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? You even put a star in your dialogue. What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here? Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time. Heh, really? Well, as long as you're here, you may as well do some work, huh? Wait, tomorrow's a student council general meeting, which means you have a lot of work to do, and you need to do it by the end of the day. And there's a mountain just waiting for you to get started on. Oh, hold up a second. Don't do this, Chloe. I can explain. And I'm not going to listen. Spare me, please. Cute. This was the first and last chance I ever had to thank Letcher for all that he did for me. The day after the year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from the school and was never seen there again. He was himself until the very end, though, making a sudden appearance in the student council organized play's final scene, ruining it for his amusement. Then 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more in a place and a way I never would have expected. What else is going on? 2 years later, you met him at a place you never would have expected? Side story, Descended Wings, finished. Falcon's Eye, nice. 6,000 Mira, am I supposed to know Letcher? Is he also using a fake name? Red hair? Do I know him? I went back to actually check his last name, Arundel. It does sound familiar, and I feel like... Olivia, what's your actual last name? Does that show in my thing? I want this. status. It should. Your last name, your actual last name starts with an A. I don't think it's Arundel, though. Okay, that's not your... that's not your actual name. I think you're like Olivert something something. But I don't think it's Arundel. I think it starts with an A. I will always know you as Olivia. I'm gonna be real. But I think your real name is like Olivert A something. But I don't quite remember for real. Arundel sounds... should I know Arundel? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, maybe I shouldn't. That being said, that's all she wrote. That moon door, I hate to say it, was all the time that we had for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now I'm gonna go and render this and go to sleep. But I very much enjoyed it. And since she said 2 years later, oh, man. When did we meet Chloe? What year was she? What year was she at the academy? I don't know, man. But it's not 2 years after her first year. It's 2 years after he left. I feel like we might be able to, like, kind of suss out kind of when she would see him again. But I don't know, man. I have no idea. Offhand, I have no idea. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I guess that's the case. Take me back to... Nope. Nope. No. 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 There we go. Take me back to the base area. Next time we'll actually go and do the rest of this chapter. We'll get a seeing stone, or a seething stone, releasing stone, freeing stone, super stone. I forget what it's called, but I have recorded for 2 hours and it was a good time. Chloe, I'm glad we got to see the Chloe experience. Because it's interesting. It is. Did they say how or when her parents died? I don't quite remember. Because I feel like that might be an important plot point that I maybe should remember. But I don't know if I know exactly. I just know that they both died when she was younger. In this game, even like offshoot things all seem to somehow be correlated. So I kind of want to like keep that in the back of my mind too. Unless that's already been revealed and I just forgot it. Because, you know, there's a lot of stuff in this game and I will forget some of it, I'll tell you what. But I'm going to try not to forget this Letcher Arundel. Because the name Letcher didn't sound familiar. But the name Arundel really does. But I might just be making that up. I don't know. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Until next time, we'll actually get into some more of the meat of the game. Did we do a good chunk of this next chapter last time? I think we might have also spent door time last time too. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get to the chapter next time. It's gonna be a good time. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.